Hey, it is Black Widow Molly, and I'm here today to show you guys how I do my eyebrows. So, crazy hairstyle I'm practicing for Halloween. So, sorry about that. So, you're going to need a few things to do this. You're going to need an eyebrow shaver if you're going to trim them off by shaving. I just find it's faster. Going to need an eyebrow pencil in the color that you're going to use. Unless you're doing really fucked up blue colored eyebrows like I do sometimes, I would highly recommend getting the actual color, especially if you want a red eyebrow. Red is one of the hardest colors to do because if you put the NYX milk pencil in your eyebrow and you want red, you're not going to get it. You're going to get pink, and that's just basic color wheel theory right there. So if you want red, like me, use a red pencil. I am using NYX's Auburn, and it's actually a lip pencil, but I really don't care. It works just as well. You're going to need a spoolie and an angled brush. I have mine together in a duo. You're going to need possibly a concealer brush. So, you might need a concealer. Now mine, I have a Wonder Pencil by NYX that I'll be using. You may need face powder, and you may need a large fluffy brush. You will also need the color that we are putting in our eyebrows. In this case, I'm doing this lovely red by the Wet n Wild Color Icon Trio that was this limited edition called Three's Party. So we're going to use that. So first things first, and here I am taking off my glasses, and I can't see anything. So we're going to shave around the natural shape of the eyebrow, or unnatural shape, whatever God give ya. So, as you can see here, I am just taking off the very bottom hairs. I'm not changing the shape, unless I screw up. Let's hope I don't. Now, if you don't know how to use an eyebrow shaver, I can make a separate video on that, and you also need to get like right here. Okay, so that's about as good as they're going to get. They look a little sparse. That's how I do mine, you know. Next we're going to take the eyebrow pencil. Mine's not very sharp, but what I'm going to do is go over my eyebrow. Now, if you can clean up the mess that you made with your finger, great. I am going to actually need a Q-tip. Okay, I'm back. So what I've done is grabbed a wetted Q-tip, and I am just going underneath the eyebrow and wiping off what I don't want on there. And there we have that. Looks pretty good. And remember, we're going to go over this with powder, so mistakes will be corrected. Now together. Okay, I've gotten my eyebrows where I want them. I think they look fairly decent. Oh well, they're not. I'm just going to get my kid from school. I don't even get out of the car. So what you can do then is pull the color through the brow. Do it on both sides. You don't need to do a lot. You don't want to lose a lot of that color. And then what we're going to do is take the crease color, which is red, and I'm using a pure red, well, maybe a little dark. I don't know. The only person I know who has a red eyeshadow video is Pink Lady J, so check hers out. I don't have the link, but she's really cool about it. She's done, like, I think all of the colors about, like, the perfect color. Girl, I gotta get me that number 92 MUFE. So what we're gonna do is take it straight up and down and fill in the front part of the brow. Now, I'm done with this eyebrow, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this eyebrow and start on it. So that's that. I'm going to go through with a Q-tip. Now, I'm going to wet this with my tongue. If you're doing it and that grosses you out or something, whatever. This is me, this is my eyebrow, and I'll fucking do what I damn well please. Obviously, if this is on the client, you're not going to lick their eyebrow. After that, your eyebrows are going to look like this. And you can finish them up with a pencil. Now, this pencil is really close to my own natural skin color, so I like it. But, this is the first time I've used it in a tutorial, and I'm really hoping it works well, because red is a hard color to cover. And there you go. Now what we're going to do is take our concealer brush, and you may not need to do this on the underneath side of the eyebrow because that we can cover. So what we're going to do is really quickly, because I have to go get my kid in like 5 minutes. Actually, like 20 minutes. Is tap, 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 tap. In your color of base powder, this is a Crown Royal brush, or no, Crown brushes. And what we're going to do is pat, 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 underneath that eye. Take more, like we're going to seriously load up this brush. Pat, 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 and I mean like a lot. And we're going to pat under that eyebrow. Now remember, don't make swipey motions, you're going to smear your eyebrow. But pat, 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 and you won't. So I'm just going to run this face powder all over my eyelid. Actually, I'm going to use the finger method. So I want to look like, you know, kind of a messy vampire today. Hence the hair. I was doing Halloween tutorials. Or not Halloween tutorials, but you know what I mean. Getting ready for them. So I've got the color all over up to my eyebrow. So what I'm going to very lightly do, take this black in this trio, get on a very thin angle brush, and get it as close to my eyelashes as possible. And remember, we're not using primer, because, you know, we're just not. Because I forgot to grab it. Following about halfway up the eyelid. And this is like a very, very gothy, very vintage gothy look. And make it really, really dark toward that waterline. Or toward the lash line. Unless you want to wing it out, or you feel you have the talent. If you do wing it out, I would recommend a subtle wing. I wouldn't recommend the big old, hey, look at me. There's that. Now, underneath the eye, I'm going to put the black eye. Now, if you want more drama, which, come on, who doesn't want more drama in their makeup? I'm placing that red at the very end corner here. Because it gives it something extra. There we go. It's not totally perfect, but then again, it was kind of an impromptu tutorial. And remember, in the age of vampires, there was no primer. So, I'm going to take pictures, put them up. Hope that helped you guys do a colored eyebrow. I can do a blue one. I will put pictures after looks I've done. But for now, I'm going to have to go and pick up the child. The chaos will ensue. And actually, she'll probably just do her homework. So, anyway. So I'll take pictures, and I love you all, and Black Widow Molly, over now. Bye.
No, I lie,